Hey gamers, welcome back to the Daily Dose. My name is XONEVANT, and we've got some updated information on 3 franchises that I know a lot of people follow. I don't actually personally follow 2 of them, but I am obviously a big fan of Darksiders. So let's get into this article right quick. It was actually written yesterday. It's up on IGN, and a lot of you guys may know this, some of you guys may not, but back in April, Nordic Games actually spent about $5 million. It's actually $4.9 million to get some of the publishing rights to some of THQ's major properties. A lot of you guys know they went bankrupt, and their franchises were kind of like looming out there. Nobody knew what was going to really happen to them, and we've just got some updated information that Darksiders, Red Faction, and MX vs. ATV are all kind of on the forefront of some major development over the next couple of years. Well, their main focus is going to be on reviving the Darksiders franchise, which I think is freaking amazing because that to date, that's the only game on my channel that I feel like I have covered extensively because I'm a huge Darksiders fan. A lot of you guys know that already, but I played the first one when it came back out, a couple of years ago, played it, got my 100% on it very fast, and as soon as Darksiders 2 came out, I knew I was going to play that game. And I know a lot of you guys actually left comments because this news kind of broke about the time that I was covering the game or shortly thereafterward, and everybody was like, man, what do you think is going to happen to the franchise? And I was like, somebody's going to pick it up, don't worry about it, somebody's going to buy it. Now, the one thing I really like about the Darksiders franchise is that you get to play with multiple people, you get to see it from multiple different circumstances, and we see that a lot in games, but it's usually contextually within the same game. But with this franchise, it's each game has its own iteration of the story, which is pretty cool. And the gameplay mechanics change based on the new character that they're introducing, right? So when you played the first Darksiders game and you were War, you had like kind of clunky controls, not clunky meaning a bad thing, but you get my point, like really heavy type combat and kind of a slow moving character, that sort of thing. And then when you get into Darksiders 2, when you're playing with Death, it's more agile movement, more, fast-paced kind of movement, more battling, more action, that sort of thing. So I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the final 2 characters if that's the direction they decide to take. But I am glad that it's back into the forefront. It's in media. It's going to get a lot of hype. I mean, it's on a lot of websites right now that I'm looking at, and you guys know I'm a big fan. A lot of you guys subscribe to the channel from my Darksiders videos, so I know I have a lot of Darksiders fans out. So this is good news. Obviously, if you're Red Faction, MX vs. ATV, there's a couple other mentions in here as well, like Destroy All Humans, Marvel Superhero Squad, if you're into that, and then obviously Titan Quest. So all that's kind of back at the forefront. According to this article, it's saying that it could be a couple of years away, so we're probably not going to be expecting anything in the near future. Apparently, most of the guys who used to do the artwork and used to program the game and stuff like that have moved on to Crytek. And so I don't know if this is going to change the way that the game looks and feels and plays, because you're just not going to have that same crew working on it. And if you get some crew who's not as passionate about the franchise as the original crew, then the game could suffer. So hopefully when they put out this next Darksiders game, it's not garbage. Hopefully they get some people who respect the artwork and design, because that was really one of the things that I loved about the Darksiders franchise was the artwork. I thought the artwork was very unique. The lands they put you in, the scale, very unique. And obviously the storyline is very unique as well. And set it up. I love those kind of games. So hopefully they'll pay it its due diligence and they'll put out a really good Darksiders 3, which would be epic. But looks like it's not going to happen for a couple of years. The good thing is that by the time it comes out, at least this tech with the new Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, it'll be kind of out there. Everybody will be used to the tech. Everybody will be used to developing for these new consoles, and that's going to definitely put it a step ahead, because I think what a lot of people are fearing right now with the games that are going to be coming out at launch is they're not going to be quote unquote the best that we can get. So anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's dose, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. You guys be good.